lad's got good head movement. That's where Pereira just starts ripping to the ribs. And you're seeing that's getting to him a bit now.
I play around and I have my feet planted the entire time, but moving around too much, that's the problem with this entire sparring thing, is that if you move around too much, or if you're moving and bouncing up and down, you might end up losing.
That right there, what an absolute knob cheese. New footage of Alex Pereira sparring a young, cocky has just surfaced, and we're going to react to it today. I've had a lot of new subscribers on my channel lately, so if you don't really keep up with MMA or the UFC, Alex Pereira is the current light heavyweight champion of the world, and he's an absolute monster. Everyone who he fights, he just destroys. Now, what a lot of these professional fighters do is they do gym tours. They go around to different MMA gyms, and they do some pad work with you. They teach you some skills, you have a little spar with them, you give a little bit of a talk at the end. So if a professional fighter like Alex Pereira comes to your gym, you've got to keep it respectful, because they are doing you a favor. Unfortunately, there's always one little shithead, one little cocky wannabe tough guy who needs to prove themselves against the professional fighter, and that's exactly what we got today. Now, this gym that Alex Pereira attended is called the Goat Shed, and it's owned by the president of Karate Combat. His name is Asim Zaidi, and in this footage, Alex Pereira spars some female bodybuilders. He spars the gym owner and the president of Karate Combat himself, and then he spars a few young lads, and that's where it all goes wrong. Let's jump into the video. So these girls right here, although quite masculine from all the steroids that they've taken, are the female bodybuilders.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. We're lost, but we're getting there. I like it. It feels different. I'm not best at fighting though, guys. No judge. I'm just beginner.
Whoa, you have a deep voice.
That's not all.
Right, so we're getting the female bodybuilder to spar with Pereira. Get ready for some serious booty here, boys. Can we get a like on the video for some booty? We got to stare down. The sexual tension is off the charts. Let's check out some of that Alex Pereira Powhatan Riz. Damn, look at them quads. And I don't mean Alex Pereira either. Hey, she's all right here. Maybe done a bit of boxing in the past. Let's see some booty. I'll pull the screen up a little bit so you can see it a bit better. Oh, damn. Right, there we go. Let me just move me for you. Now you can see what Pereira's working with. Oh, she's throwing leg kicks now. Damn. W cameraman. He's a man of culture. Oh, yeah. Take down, go away. Get in there. Go on, get it. Take her back. Take her ass, lad. Okay, next bird. No one cares about me, so I'm going to move me out the way. People just want to see some ass. This video is going to get your testosterone higher, boys.
He's not even putting any effort. I'm already tired.
Yeah, Pereira's using about 2% of his effort. Yeah, there you go. Let's see that ass. Not bad, not bad. She squats, certainly. She definitely gets them hip thrusts going. Oh, yeah. Now, guys, I know Pereira's sparring a bunch of girls here, but this is how Pereira spars. He's very playful. He never, ever goes hard. Well, he might be going a little bit harder, yeah, in another way. Oh, KO!
Oh, no!
And we also have Baz Rutten. Shout out to Baz Rutten. What an absolute OG. See, this gives you an idea about Pereira's power. If you're new to the channel, you're new to MMA, you can see he's an absolute weapon. And this is him probably putting in about maybe 60% effort, maybe 70. You see his speed? Pereira's boxing is getting a lot better. There are also talks of Pereira fighting Usyk, but Pereira versus Usyk, maybe we can talk about that in a bit or on a separate video. That would be a very interesting matchup. Maybe they could meet in the middle and do a kickboxing fight. Right, now this guy right here is the president of Karate Combat. And he's definitely got some skills. He's a former professional fighter himself. And wait until you see him in a moment spar Pereira. He actually does pretty well.
Got him tired for you.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, shit!
Now watch this, guys. This right here is how you spar. Great sparring ethics. Both are going pretty light. They're both very playful with it, but you can see right here there are no egos clashing. And that's a testament to these two gentlemen's experience. All right, here we go. We're not going to pause this much. We're just going to react to it live. Now, usually good sparring ethics consist of going to the body a lot. You can generally hit a little bit harder to the body and go light to the head. So say 50% power to the body and then like 20% power to the head. So the fact that straight away, Asim, he went to the body straight away, that goes to show that, you know, he's keeping it light and playful. So look how technical this sparring is. Very high level. Nice right hand by Asim there. Very light. Nice light body shots by Pereira. This is Pereira once again, just in his little flow state, having a little bit of fun with it. Nice body shot. He's just tapping his shots. And I want you to pay close attention to this and don't just, nice little behind the body shot. Pereira always does that. What's that again? I didn't want you to jump straight ahead to the sparring with the cocky kid. I wanted to show context first as to what sparring should look like, especially when you've got someone like Alex Pereira coming into your gym. You show respect to him. Right, round two. So once again, we're laying down the context here. He's stepping up a little bit, but it's still respectful. Nice little upcut. Nice left hook by Asim. Nice body shots by Asim too. Nice body jab by Pereira. Ooh, right hand by Asim. Pereira's laughing. See, he's just being playful. It's all fun and games. Asim knows that Pereira would destroy him. Pereira's got nothing to prove. Oh, see, I love the way Pereira does that. He goes to a Philly shell. It's so Floyd Mayweather-esque, that technique. We'll slow it down for you. So Pereira throws the jab. He goes body hook. He knows the counter is coming. So he goes into a Philly shell right here. And because the left side of Asim's head is exposed, Pereira can just throw this short right hand from this position. So he blocks the left hook and then bop right there, and then he ducks under Asim's right hand and throws the body jab. Now, he did get caught with a left hook there, but this is a combo that Pereira does really, really well. Even in his fights, he gets into that flow state, gets that head movement going. Once again, Pereira goes back to just touching the body, and he did it again. So he goes to the Philly shell. Pereira laughs. But you see Pereira kind of recognised that that shot was a little bit too hard. So Pereira laughs. He gives Asim a little bit of a hug. He embraces him to kind of say, you know, oh, sorry about that. That wasn't really intended. Also, Asim was kind of closing in as Pereira was throwing the shot. So it was double the impact. All the fighters who watch this channel, you guys know, you land a power shot by accident, you always touch gloves and you just go, oh, sorry, you're okay. Oh, sorry about that. Little hug, little fist bump. And you just recognise that it wasn't intended. Once again, we're laying down the context for what's to come. And they go back to light sparring. So even after that somewhat heavy shot, they're still going light. Asim doesn't feel the need to crack Pereira back now. Pereira tries that combo again. Nice right hand by Asim. Nice body shots by Pereira. Look how slow they're going. See, when you go at this pace, you're actually learning a lot because it's giving you time to think. If you're trying to batter each other, you're not really learning. Nice body shot by Pereira. And again, rolls with it. Throws the left body hook. And again, rolls with that one. Throws the right body hook. I just love Pereira's style so much. Hey, lost his balance. I just lost his balance. Oh. I see him just having fun with it. Oh. Here we go. Alex does a feint and jump knee. Ah, the winner. Now, Coach Asim talks about how Alex Pereira's right hand is very short. He doesn't need to extend it right out. He goes into that Philly shell and just goes, boop.
Bro, the right hand's too short.
Falou, a mão direita vem curtinho, mas vem a missa, velho.
He doesn't go like this.
The reflex, bro. It's like a sensor, you know what I mean? You touch, it's a sensor.
Crazy. I have a headache on my right hand.
Ele falou assim, caralho, velho, parece que...
Tá batendo aqui, ó.
When you touch him there, look. Yeah. He's already...
Every time.
He used that torque that he created. See?
Exactly. Yeah. Here. Every time.
That's how he dropped a guy in my gym like that.
He lets the punches roll off his shoulder, and then that allows the counter rotation to come back with the right hand. Or if he rolls this way, he can come back with the left hand, the left hook. He's just a master at doing it. Right now, before Pereira fights the knobhead, he goes back for more putang. Right, here we go. MMA sparring gone sexual. Go on, Alex. Give her that Brazilian pee-pee. Show her who's boss. Just watch out for that enlarged clit from all the steroids. Got that booty on his leg. He's not going to wash that left quad for a month. Full mount position by Pereira. Pereira might get penetrated. This is the cocky son of a bitch right here. And look, I'm well aware this lad would absolutely batter me. He'd batter most of us. But that doesn't mean I can't have an opinion on his sparring etiquette against the GOAT. That is Alex Pereira. So, nice and light and friendly to begin, yes. No problem here so far. You can already see the lad is doing a little too much in terms of his movement. Bouncing around a lot. More concerned right now. See that shot right there from Pereira? I think that's what sparked this kid's ego. But it wasn't really a hard punch from Pereira. It was more like a slap. So watch it again. See that? I'll give you a slow-mo. There we go. Now you can see the lad's eyes change there a little bit. And if you watch his body language, there's almost a degree of hesitation. Like as if the lad thinks, right, okay, game on. So watch right here. So he kind of like, okay, I'm going to go for it now. You see that? See that speed change? Yeah, he's like, okay, hesitation. Ah, this, I'm going to throw hard. Now this is where he starts trying a lot harder now. Nothing wrong with trying. Now that, yeah. He's actually trying to tag Pereira. Treating it like a bit more of a fight. He's trying to win the spar rather than learning. That right hook attempt by the lad. Right here, you see he's proper going for it. You know, Pereira tried the behind the back punch again there. Still keeping it somewhat playful right here. I mean, look at all this movement. He's putting 100% of his energy into one round of sparring. Now, Pereira backs himself up against the wall to try and keep things playful. He's like, do you know what? I'll back myself up against the wall. I'll give you a little bit of an advantage. Watch this. That right there, what an absolute knob cheese he is. And look the way he runs away. Oh my days. If he wasn't such a good fighter, I'd love to slap this kid, but he'd absolutely smoke me. So let's watch again. He goes up top and then goes low. See, feints low and then goes low and then cracks Pereira with a right hand and then walks away like he's cool. Oh my days, this kid. And look at Pereira, still going super light. Keeping it nice and light and gentle for him. This kid is still trying to win the spar. Oh, nice uppercut by Pereira though. Come on, Pereira. Crack him. Look at him. Thinking he's boss. Pereira tries the behind the back shot again. Now I didn't like that either from him. He throws a spinning elbow. Now I know he just feinted it, but this is also bad sparring etiquette. When you spar on a pro, you shouldn't even feint any spinning elbows. Not unless you've got elbow pads on. This is meant to be a learning experience, and you're going to feint a spinning elbow on Powhatan. What this lad is trying to communicate by doing so is, yo, look, I could get you if I want. Stop a little rat. Please don't beat me up if you see me. The lad's got good head movement. That's where Pereira just starts ripping to the ribs. And you're seeing that's getting to him a bit now.
20 seconds.
Someone said in the comments that Pereira said in a Brazilian interview that if someone comes in with too much of an ego, he'll just start punching the ribs and breaking them down. So I assume that's what he was doing there. But watch the lad's face now. Right here. He's like, these are getting to me and I can't get them off me.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Trying to run away again.
15, Chris. 10 seconds, Chris.
Nice uppercut by Pereira. Now listen to this cocky son of a bitch right here. Listen what he says.
You gotta be careful for that left hand. Wow. But speed beats power.
He said you gotta watch for that left hand. He's got power, but speed beats power. Lad, you even think Pereira was trying there? Shut the up. If Pereira would have even used 40% of his ability, you'd be lying flat on the floor right now. Speed beats power, but timing beats speed, and Pereira's got impeccable timing. He let you off the hook a lot there. But for anyone out there who thinks maybe I'm just looking into this a little bit too much, Pereira says it himself. He calls the lad a dizzy cockroach. So this is where Pereira talks about the lad. Someone in Pereira's comments has already translated for us. I'll let this little section play, and then you can listen to how Pereira, Pereira's coach, translates what Pereira said, but then I'll show you the real translation.
Bom, pessoal, obrigado pelo treino. Foi uma honra estar aqui com vocês, aprendendo. Todo treino que eu faço, eu tenho uma lição, né? Eu aprendo algo, né? Até deixar aqui meio que um recado. Nem lembro quem foi o primeiro que eu fiz. Tava um pouquinho assim agitado e tal, mas acho que, pô, deve estar feliz com o que tá aprendendo e, pô, evoluindo, né? Mas, pô...
Like the spar that he did everybody. First guy went a little too hyped up, he was happy. That's why Alex had to hold back a little bit, but, you know, plays a little bit, but he's happy to spar with him.
So you heard Pereira's coach say the first guy was a little bit too hyped up. He was a little bit too happy, so Pereira had to hold back a little bit. But if we take a look at this comment right here, someone has translated for us. Alex Pereira sent a lesson to the first boy who was sparring with him. Plinio did not translate. Pereira said that the first boy was running like a dizzy cockroach in sparring of only one round, and that does not add any learning for both. And if that was an 8-round boxing sparring match, the kid would not have the breath to maintain that intensity. What a bum. It seems like every gym has a shitty wannabe like that trying to show up. I would have loved to have seen Alex Pereira humble this kid, but big props to Pereira for not doing so. That takes a lot of self-control right there. The lad was more focused on winning the sparring match with Pereira than actually taking the opportunity to learn from Pereira.
I believe the best way to improve it's when it's playful. I've seen so many guys, Joe, I can't say names, but it's crazy how many guys I've seen that left their career in the gyms.
Yeah.
Because they spar too hard. Every sparring for them, it's about winning the round.
Yeah, it's about life or death.
You cannot improve like this. You need to be playful.
So what do you guys think? Comment all your thoughts down below. And if you liked this video, then YouTube thinks that you...
So, yeah, as you guys noticed, that kid was definitely doing way too fucking much. See, that's what I had to deal with at my local dojo. I literally get once in every blue moon, there's only one person I will playfully spar. It's like another dude that's like someone who does taekwondo, like two brothers, I guess. They do taekwondo, and those guys, they respect me. We both playfully spar, and we're not trying to beat each other's fucking asses. We're not trying to knock each other out. The problem with this is, is that there are too many people who are egotistical to the point where they forget that it's not that goddamn serious. Every single time, I kid you guys not, once in every blue moon, I had to deal with someone who literally does hard sparring. But fucked up enough, they're mainly women. Mainly women, and then a sprinkle of tall ass dudes. And I had to deal with that every single fucking time. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, is it really that serious, bro? You gonna try and knock me out? One person I actually had to teach a lesson to, and they did not like it. I kid you not, when I was hard sparring, this little prick, or I guess I could say this girl, was trying to knock everyone out. And I was noticing this short dude that's way shorter than her. She started beating the crap out of him. And I mean the crap out of him. And then when it came down to me, well, she always let people know that she's gonna hit hard. And she was being honest. And she started hitting hard. See, the thing is, when it's me, I warned you, stupid ass. I warned you a lot. And then she started hitting the hell out of me at first. I will admit that I started to be on defense, but after a while I made a mad fucking crazy comeback. A lot of teep kicks, a lot of hooks here, and she could not handle it. Like I said, she wasn't the only one. Then she's like saying out loud, throwing shade at me. Oh, someone really hit me in the stomach real hard. It wasn't even that serious. I'm like, I said absolutely nothing because I'm just thinking to myself, well, don't hard spar. See, the thing is, people keep forgetting that if you hard spar me, I'm just gonna have to do what's needed to be done. And I want to be the guy who does petty shit, but if I have to do it, I will do it pridefully and proud as fuck to teach you a lesson. Like I said, I'm getting taught lessons. I had to learn from my mistakes as well. I had to be reminded by many people that I spar that I honestly do suck. It's the same thing with me with those below me who had to be reminded as well. Like, one thing people don't understand is I will literally have to dish out some damage that I don't want to dish out. You know what I'm saying? But that kid is the prime example of what happens when you don't teach him etiquette. Like Alex Pereira's.
You could turn this into this.
What sparked this kid?
Alex Pereira is clearly playing possum at this point. And this punk decides to do the most unnecessary bullshit possible. See, the problem is, you guys, we gotta really humble anyone who does hard sparring. I know you guys don't want to be the people who do it, but we got to do it. I'm telling you, one thing's for sure. Just know, someone like this, like he said, what was his coach? What did he say beforehand? I'm gonna go back to this. Alex Pereira sent a lesson to the first boy who was sparring with him. But I don't know how to say that name. Polinio? Let me know if I said it wrong. I'm gonna allow him to say the rest of that because I didn't read it correctly.
Deve estar feliz com o que tá aprendendo e, pô, evoluindo, né? Mas, pô.
Like the spar that he do everybody. First guy went a little too hyped up, he was happy. That's why Alex had to hold back a little bit, but plays a little bit, but he's happy to spar with him.
So you heard Pereira's coach say the first guy was a little bit too hyped up, he was a little bit too happy, so Pereira had to hold back a little bit. But if we take a look at this comment right here, someone has translated for us. Alex Pereira sent a lesson to the first boy who was sparring with him. Plinio did not translate. Pereira said that the first boy was running like a dizzy cockroach in sparring of only one round, and that does not add any learning for both. And if that was it, 8-round boxing sparring match, the kid would not have the breath to maintain that intensity. What?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. The moment he gasses himself out, to me, even though I guess that means technically gassing himself out, correct? So basically, if that kid kept moving around like that, so let me explain something to you. When you move around, you take a very small percentage of stamina. Do not underestimate that small percentage of stamina. My fighting style is I don't like to move around too much, except my arms and my legs can be the ones that stand still. My arms are the ones that fool you the most. I play around and I have my feet planted the entire time, but moving around too much, that's the problem with this entire sparring thing, is that if you move around too much, or if you're moving and bouncing up and down, you might end up losing, and you might end up losing your footing. That's why I don't believe in like bouncing up and down when I'm sparring or even in a fight, because someone can kick my legs and if my feet are not planted on the ground within 1.0 seconds, don't underestimate that either, because in 1.0 second, just because your feet are moving up and down like your instructors tell you to, your martial arts dojo tells you to, gym, whatever, one thing I will be honest with you is that you keep doing that, someone going to sweep your leg, and the moment at least a portion of your foot is up in the air, you will be caught off balance. That's called unpredictability. So that's why I like putting my feet on the ground and keeping them there. Even though if my kicks may be obvious, it's better to do that. But guess what? Here's how you can actually bounce. If you would just have your feet maintained, but when you're moving a bit, just bounce it. Just not dramatically bounce it so you can pick up power or some shit or speed. I feel like one thing that this guy said in the video, Sean Jones said, is that timing. He said something about timing. And I feel like timing beats both power and speed to me. In fact, that's the end-all game of this entire sparring shit. If you basically time things correctly, you can beat both power and speed in one go. That's how I learned. That's just me though. I don't know about you guys. That's your style. You have it different. But I like to make sure that my feet are planted so no one doesn't get the edge on me. So when someone kicks me or sweeps, I still have enough balance to recover and recoil. But if I'm bouncing, it's a dangerous thing. Because even though if I kick, I'm still at the risk of actually getting sweeped and then stomped on my face. So let's not. But yeah, that's just how I feel on it. I don't know how you guys would feel. But to be honest, to end it off on this video, y'all gotta make sure to check your sparring partners. If someone's trying to knock your head off, you gotta try to knock their head off as well. Since no one's not gonna learn, let's just stop learning. That's how I feel on it. If you're not gonna want to learn, I don't want to learn. Because you're destroying my experience, so I'm gonna destroy your day. Now you can go home, take a shower, get all the dirt off your feet, be pissed off and talk shit and throw shade at me. That's how I feel on it. Anyways, guys, don't be an egotistical sparrer, or else someone's gonna check you and humble you. It's not worth it. We were both here to learn. We are not here to prove who's better than the other. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Hi, I'm Lucy Christian. I am the voice of Ochako Uraraka, and you should subscribe to Neusxanity's channel. Peace out!